This is the start of our podcast, I guess.
Great way to start.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
We don't even know what we're gonna name this.
Yeah.
I just have it listed as another podcast with comics right now. That's all it is right now.
That sounds good.
We can.
Keeper.
It might be a keeper, but we can. That's what we should do for the next 30 minutes. Is just figure out what we want to do with the name.
Oh, I thought you meant the format.
The format too. Yeah, let's just talk about it. That'd be the first. That'd be a great first podcast. Just talk about what we want to do with our podcast.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna be trying to meet at least once a week.
Yeah.
So like the streams, the live stream will be random, but then we'll be able to post every week on the same day though for the YouTube and Twitter.
Consistency. I like it.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Real good.
And what's the format you want to do?
Well, that depends. Hey, if we want to okay. Okay.
What was that?
I like to do it off the cuff like this mainly, but you
want
to hit on like.
Do you want to have a set list?
Little, yeah, just little blurbs like if whether it's like I like your.
You want to have like set list of things to do, or just like the topics to hit?
Yeah, topics to hit at the beginning or at the end, and if it's not funny, obviously we're moving on, or if hot take, that's even better.
Yeah, it's only 30 minutes. Who cares?
Right. Yeah, who cares? 30 minutes. If it's a hot take, then that's good. More engagement, more people leaving.
We'll make it better than
getting pissed off. Or, it's an emotion. It's a response.
It's a response.
Like
we'll just get better next time.
Yeah, right. That sounds like the edgelord comics. They're like, I just want to make them cringe. Not a response. It's best.
I just want angry comments. Yeah. I just want them to be so angry at us.
I think we can pull that off.
We can.
I don't want to go that route.
Let's ruin the room of the internet.
Let's burn all the bridges.
Yes.
Ready to go. Pensacola. No, I'm just kidding.
Burning Bridges podcast. That's what we. There we go. We got a second name.
No, I'm just kidding. They're all lovely. There's nobody there. I'm a pretty. I can get along with anybody. I think.
Yeah.
Except
who?
Whoever I'm dating after about a year. But anyway, friends. My private life, a hot mess. But my whatever other life.
Your comedic life, pretty popping.
Yeah, I love it. To do a mic every night, I'm too busy to cry myself to sleep anymore. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, at all
anymore.
I did it in the first place.
Yeah, not to knock anyone who does it. However you get to sleep, that's your.
Yeah, most people just masturbate, I think.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. I don't do
That's
that.
what I try to do.
Yeah, I mean, I do that too. Yeah. Masturbation. We just exclusively talk about masturbate. That might be a little creepy though. I say we keep
nothing but masturbation podcast. There we go. Weekly masturbation.
Our takes on how masturbation should be and how it went the previous week.
Yeah. How was your? Where were you? We just try random places. We have Jimmy in the porta potty. We come to him live as he is jerking off to the little pictures on the inside of the porta potty. There are some great artists in LA, so let's get with them.
That might get cut. That might. We got Dave. He looks like he's across the street from a daycare and church, and the cops are taking Dave away on my feed.
Yeah, we really should have looked at other places for the porta potty, but from what Dave had heard amongst his friends. That was the best one. Yeah. So,
and that's a good another potential topic. Porta potties, music fest, concerts, the 90s, 2000s. I'm a little older than you. I've gone to some pretty gamey ones. What's the worst porta potty experience you've ever had? Have you ever seen some nasty ones?
Yeah, I was in the Army, so we had some. We had these basically just poles lined up like 12 in a row on each side, and it was a pit straight down, and it was out in the middle of nowhere when we would go to the range or whatever.
Yeah.
And you would before you go in there, you would get hit with a wall of ammonia from the urine and stuff. And you'd go in there, and it would burn your eyes. You'd be watering, and it'd burn you in your nose and stuff.
I only know that from going into a couple of horrible hospice houses where there's like a dying lady and 20 cats pissing and shitting everywhere. And it's sad.
Dying lady and 20 cats?
Yeah, I just remember
were they eating her?
Burning they will eat you. We've found.
Did they eat her?
Not her.
Really?
But
how long was she dead for?
Well, she wasn't dead. They were just the ammonia from the cat piss burned her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm sure you've read articles. Cats will eat you almost immediately. A dog will wait a little bit. Cats, if you get trapped in a house, we've seen some bad scenes. Obviously, I couldn't say because HIPAA privacy laws forbid that. But hypothetically, I could have walked into some bad situations where cats were eating somebody.
You can talk about cats eating somebody. You just can't tell about who it was. Don't give too many specifics.
That's right.
So you went to the house, and this cat was still devouring her while sitting on her lap at least?
I never was the first one to the scene, but I got there with the coroner. Usually they'd let me pronounce, hypothetically, and just fax the paperwork because I'm an RN, but that's not copacetic in all counties. Anyway, check your local guidelines for pronouncing.
You don't have to go into details about it. Just talk about the cat.
After. Yeah, I got there right after, and it was pretty gnarly. It was like it started on the lower extremities.
Really, the toes and stuff first?
Yeah. And that's good because that's the part that dies first. They have something called modeling, and you turn, your body compensates, so your extremities get real purple and die first, and all the blood, just conserves.
Slowly, yeah.
So if you'll feel that hypothetically less. This is so hilarious. Hey, one time we had to wait I had to wait with another nurse at this house with this lady, and she was like, rigor mortis set in, and she's just like,
just staring.
And then we had to wait there for like an inordinate amount of time. It was on Christmas Eve in Columbia, and then right before the coroner got there, because this is where the coroner had to pronounce, the lights cut out, and it was really creepy. I don't know about ghosts. I don't know. But, it's some hairy situations. Hospice, it's really a downer.
Yeah.
Great for material.
You get some crazy things,
dude. We do. But comedy, a lot better. And porta potties, even better. Jerking off on the floor. What else? How do you feel about Ted DeSantis, your alma mater, dropping out of the race?
We're wondering who is Derek and who is Lamar. This is Derek.
Sorry, I'm Derek Shirley. I forgot we were live streaming.
Yeah, this is Derek. This is Lamar. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, Lamar DeFore.
Yeah, Lamar DeFore, Derek Shirley. We are comedians in the South.
They're comedians, in case you couldn't tell by my accent.
Accent. Yeah.
All right.
I notice I do say "ol." You don't say.
Yeah.
And I say naked. I don't say naked.
Yeah.
However you're supposed to say it.
I type it out like naked. Are you naked? Want to see my goober?
Yeah, my pecker.
Only the girls I love. You want to see my pecker? I only send dick pics to girls I love.
Yeah.
And incidentally, I've never sent an unsolicited dick pic. Only with girls
who send boobs. You send boobs.
And they ask
you get
for
wiener.
a dick. I never know the angle.
Oh, no, they don't have to ask for it. If you send boobs, you get boom.
Here we go. Next one will be not flaccid. Boom. Better. I want to tease you. I don't want to get it on to you.
It's immediate reaction. This is how he thought of it, just so you know.
I'm hoping she'll text back, your balls are hanging so low.
I love the grays.
The stragglers you miss with the clippers.
Yeah, it's so defined, distinguished. That's the word. Yeah,
balls are a silver fox. You heard it here, folks, ladies and gentlemen. I don't discriminate. I don't like guys like that, but whatever. Do whatever makes you happy. In Mississippi, sometimes if we don't have our cousin, we got goats, whatever.
Yeah, I know, bro. You messed around with a goat? Do you know anybody that messed around with a goat?
No, I've heard stories. No, I don't mess around with a goat.
When I was I grew up in a trailer park, so there's some pretty
I bet,
crazy.
Do you?
No, but a neighborhood boy. They were twins, dude, and they both of them messed with a dog.
Oh my God, that's what kind of? I know.
I didn't see it. I just heard.
And I paid a quarter, and then moving along.
Just heard about it. But who knows what the truth was? But
there's some weird people. I remember waiting in line to pee in the 3rd grade, and this classmate of mine, I don't know where he is, Chris Davis. Shout
First
out.
and
Chris
last,
Davis.
man.
Yeah, 3rd grade. He was like, "Hey guys, check this out," and he took his belt off, and the little, I don't know what do you call on a belt, the little thing that goes in the holes.
I don't know, the stem. I guess
stem.
He
stuck the stem in his pee hole.
Oh,
we were all traumatized. Yeah, I know.
You got to see it?
Yeah, we got to see it. His little 3rd grade dick. It wasn't like a good.
He's
thing.
like, dude, watch this.
Yeah, it just.
And he was just packing it like it was a gun from the 1700s or something. He's like, I'm gonna get these redcoats.
For some reason, that stands out in my mind. Sorry, Chris Davis, if you're watching, you stole my Oakland A's hat also in the 7th grade, but I forgive you and thank you for watching.
Yeah,
the podcast that's yet to be named, and yet to be formatted. And we're Lamar DeFore and Derek Shirley.
Lamar DeFore and Derek Shirley.
We need to give Chris Davis his flowers. Not sure why he did that, but kudos. It stuck out in my brain.
Yeah, dude, you still remember.
I do.
It's hard to. There's only certain characters you'll remember their first and last name. You know, like a guy from my basic was just a big mess up. Like he just couldn't walk right, and he would say racial slurs. You know, it wasn't his fault. You know, it was
social awareness.
But it was definitely his fault. But
not the army. Not the army material, it sounds like.
Yeah, I remember his first and last name. I even know where he lives, like in his area, and I don't know his house.
Did he ever get better at doing your shoes and your belt and your...
No, I remember,
walk.
My last name was D4, and I had a buddy. His last name was Dio Guadi. He's from Buffalo, and
forget about it.
Yeah. So our last names were so close. We would be 1 and 2, like in the number line or whatever. And
but it made you look better by comparison, right?
No. He was. We were both dumbasses, honestly. But
that's where you go, though. You get structure. You get. You get manly. You know, that's how you got manly.
I don't know if I got manly. I just
consider the sort. Look who's calling you manly. Yeah, that's a humble.
Do a lot of push-ups and stuff. I had a drill sergeant. He was real religious. He'd make us like praise the Lord, like do that like 100 times. And you ever did overhand claps? Do that but you do that 150 times. No, it does. You're like, this is nothing, and then you're like, 50. Oh my God, 70. And then he would
Christian punishment.
Yeah,
or Christian reward.
He'd sing the entire time too. He'd be like, all right, 1 and he count 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. He wouldn't sing it that dramatic, but he would sing it like we would be doing push-ups, and he'd go, all right, halfway down, halfway up, I lean to the right, halfway down. You know, you just sing.
That's good, though. I think my gym teacher was a retired drill or whatever that is, because he did the same thing. And we had to do those, and we had to do like deep knee bends or something. But he had a good like rhythm, way better than.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
And I got in trouble my whole life, but the beginning, it was in Sunday school. We all had to write our name on a piece of paper, and I wrote Derek Shirley, but my handwriting's so bad. He said, "Who's this Doob Shirley guy?" That just stuck. That was Doob.
You were Doob for how long?
Forever. That my friends from Quitman still call me Doob.
Really?
Everybody thinks
Wow.
it's from smoking doobies, but yeah, that's my email address. And
Dang, you should have stuck with Doob instead of going with Derek, dude.
Doob's way better.
Doob Shirley sounds cool.
He
That sounds
made
like a funny guy.
Yeah, it is. It's a way better. And also, when I started comedy, I didn't want my hospice company to know, so I had my first year was Sherrick Durley, and I feel like I got picked up on more gigs because I was like, ethnically ambiguous.
It sounded like a girl.
Yeah, it could be a girl. It's probably a girl. That's amazing. Like Jamie Foxx. Really.
You got to do it like that if you got to.
I know. I wish I could go back. Zeke still thinks I'm Sherrick Durley, I think.
Really?
Yeah, no. Shout out
Sherrick
Zeke
Durley.
Buckholz. He's a good friend of mine now. He knows I'm Derek Shirley, but for like a year, he called me Sherrick. Yeah.
Nice.
And he was like, "Is it Sherrick?" I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because your Instagram or something was
it was all that.
It was all, yeah.
I met you, then I was like, yeah, I'll keep the real name. Anyway. Not interested. We're not going to do the podcast about names.
I don't know. We'll figure out stuff to talk about. Yeah. I mean, we got current events. We can go through YouTube and talk.
YouTube,
but
we can do regional. We can do local.
We got to talk about like the comedy scene probably more often than not.
Yeah, we do. We do. A lot of good stuff going on. What do you want?
Well, we went to Louisiana.
That was fun. We went to the Hi-Ho Lounge.
Yeah.
You want to tell them about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah.
I took a little. This is a second comedy field trip. I was talking about Pensacola having a high concentration of funny people. A lot of new, a lot of already established, but I took Lamar and some friends.
The only people I knew was me, you, and I think Zach.
Yeah.
And then at the day of, you're like, all right, we're also going to pick up a couple more people. And also one of them's in a wheelchair.
A wheelchair. I don't. That's like saying, nah, we're going to pick my friend up. He's black, but he's cool. Why do I have to say it? But yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good and good.
Dude, and she's cool. She was cool. Yeah.
Shout out Emily Tillman.
She did a lot of wheelies off of like curbs and stuff. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
She's a cool babe. And Duncan from Ocean Springs, comic, they didn't kind of introduced everybody from. And originally, Aaron
Duncan's
Kaiser
sick, dude.
was going to go.
Funny.
Yeah, but he couldn't make it. But I'm glad. Thanks, Aaron, for giving me the idea. I need to take more.
Oh, Aaron Kaiser was supposed to go?
Yeah, he was originally, when he was with us, he was like, yeah, we ought to get a group up. And then he couldn't make it. But I was like, all right, you can make it, Zach. And
yeah, let me see if Aaron Kaiser even, if he has anything on YouTube.
It was good. It was good. It's good to do a mic outside your own town. And the Louisiana comics brought it, so it makes you bring it.
Yeah.
You all brought it. You were very funny, Zach, everybody. Duncan. Am I missing out on any comics that were there that I brought? No. Okay, good.
Oh, here's an open mic featuring Aaron Kaiser.
Here we go. No pressure.
Should we play this? This is from.
Should I call him?
Wait, it's from a month ago.
Public record. He's posted it.
Wait, this is a month ago, dude. When did this happen?
This video may be inappropriate for some.
Oh, this is with Genevieve. All right. Oh,
we know her.
We know Genevieve. We're going to switch it over to
Genevieve Murdick, another very funny local Mobile and the greater Mobile area.
And we can full screen it so it.
I don't know this person yet.
She doesn't know him?
Yeah.
Where's Aaron? Aaron? Oh, there he is, Aaron!
Intro of the century.
We pulled him out of nowhere. We pulled him off the street, too.
He does look homeless.
He does, in a good way.
How's it going? I just woke up. I'm really tired. I was napping back there. You guys been having a good week? Yeah. End of the week. I've had a rough week, obviously. Real tired. I work one of them blue-collar jobs, Always get real dirty, Always got dirt all on my face and shit. My girlfriend likes it, though. She thinks it's sexy. She thinks it's kind of hot. Come home the other day. She's like, I would really love to sit on your face, but I do not want a yeast infection. Yeah, like I said, it's been a rough week, man. This blue-collar shit is not for me. I'm always in a lot of pain, like my knees hurt. My back hurts really bad. Like, I think I just need to stretch it out a little bit. So, like, I've been thinking about hanging myself.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh no.
Sick. A lot of pro suicide.
Pro suicide. Woo, do it.
Yeah, man, I always get real scared. You know, like Kenny was saying, I always get real scared, real nervous before I come up here, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because, like, I served overseas in the war in Afghanistan where I could die or, like, even worse, get my dick blown off. But, like, I go do stand-up sometimes. I'm scared to get judged by, like, single mothers and dudes that work at Chili's and shit. Motherfuckers with Salt Life stickers on their stupid-ass trucks. Goddamn dudes with Monster Energy drink tattoos on their calf muscles. Those kinds of people. You know, I think about a lot of fucked up shit. Like, I was at work the other day. I was leaving work, and my boss, he
Anyways, it was Aaron's idea to go to
to go
Louisiana.
to Louisiana. Couldn't make it. That's fine. I wanted to take it on the next trip, but we had a good time. Good time. Good bits. I like that.
Yeah, I love
I
Aaron.
like that. And that's a cool place. Where is that? Yeah. Yeah, I met Aaron at one of your mics. A nice guy.
Yeah, he's funny.
Funny. I've seen him in Mobile, too, with Zach at a couple of mics. So,
Yeah, it's cool that he has some stuff online. It wasn't even him. This is all the studios. Is
that's Genevieve.
Is this Genevieve stuff? Nice. Let's subscribe.
I need to subscribe.
I'm
to
going
her
to
on my
subscribe
phone.
to that stuff. All this energy. Good stuff.
The overlap of people that I know is getting greater than it was a couple of years ago when I started.
Yeah.
Starting to see
We'll have to get Genevieve on.
faces. That's right. Yeah, speaking of overlap, I saw, I told you I saw Delicia just randomly 5 hours away at another cool mic, Artmosphere in Lafayette.
Really?
Yeah. Worth the 5 hour
Dude,
trip.
Louisiana's supposed Lafayette's scene is popping off.
In
From what
Baton
I-
Rouge, too. I've only done a couple in Baton Rouge, but I like to check. They got some cool mics in the area, too. The names escape me right now, but whatever.
Yeah, I want to go check it out,
Yeah, I do
dude. It's
too.
just so far away.
I know. Hattiesburg, a little closer.
Yes,
Tonight.
Hattiesburg, dude. I was stationed in Hattiesburg. I used to come back here all the time. It's
college town.
I'm excited. I'm definitely down to go to Hattiesburg. I thought I was going to go tonight, but
Well, me too, but I was
Yeah, we
a
had
date,
some-
and that's cool. Nice lady, we won't say her
I
name.
think it worked out for the best
It did.
because I wasn't able to go because my in-laws are gone, so I couldn't
So,
go
yeah.
put the
Oh,
kid
good.
over there while I drove up there.
That's right.
But
We'll make it Thursday night.
they're going to be back next week, so
Yeah.
we're going to be able to do it.
You've never been there?
Not to the. I've been to Hattiesburg
Yeah,
for
but not
sure,
to
but
the
not
open
to
mic,
not to
yeah.
that open mic. Where's it at?
It's downtown at the old. It used to be the bottling company, but now the past 4 years it's Southern Prohibition Brewing Company.
Oh wow!
Nice brewery, big room. It's like 3 different rooms in an outside area, but always the past year it's just grown more and more. And sometimes, the audiences can be a little weird. I don't know, PC, whatever. But
Are they PC? A little bit.
sometimes,
Okay.
but it-
At least I know what I'm walking into.
Yeah, it's usually real good, hot crowd, but sometimes you gotta get them. You gotta
Hey,
get
if
'em.
it's a packed room, you got to figure out how to make it work. You know.
Don't blame it on the audience. I
Yeah.
know, I've wanted to when it was a few times when it was just a horrible audience, but usually it's not. It's your fault, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel
And unless they're
about that?
playing pool, you know, it's
Yeah.
kind of if they're sitting there and they're willing to pay attention to you.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
some people are just miserable human
Yeah.
beings. Absolutely,
I
you know,
agree.
like
It's the only
you
time in
can't
my
make
life-
some people happy.
Yeah, you can't compete with smacking balls in that scenario. Yeah, I mean it's too loud, and then they're talking. Yeah, the story of my life. Story of smacking balls, pool.
Yeah, pool.
Pool.
As long as they're not playing pool, you know,
Yeah.
it's not that bad of a.
Nah, that's all right. Sometimes, you could say the most salacious shit to try to get their attention, and it's just not gonna.
Yeah, but then if you hit their trigger words, then they're screaming at you. You
Right,
know,
David Allen Coe, my mother,
Just put their-
/ aunt.
yeah, just- You know what's crazy? Rednecks are the most sensitive that I find more like you think, oh, liberal, blue hair, whatever. You think of crying on the ground, whatever stereotype you want to give them. But when it comes to when it's a comedy podcast, talk about Trump or like, dude, who can't take a joke? Rednecks, bro.
And Florida State fans, isn't that?
Oh yeah, that lady, but she was a redneck as well. You saw her hair
in Florida too.
Yeah.
This is the Panhandle after all.
We got rednecks everywhere.
Yeah, don't get too high and mighty, Florida. This is just the Panhandle. You know, you take you're a few methed out tweakers away from being Mississippi. You just add in a few sharks and some bath salt.
Yeah, we just have more coastline than y'all. Is what it is.
Yeah, she wanted to fight you. That was a cool clip, and I turned it into comedy gold. You handled it great. Anyway, yeah, hecklers. What are you gonna do?
Love them, dude. Just record them. Thank God.
Yeah, record them.
I wish I could have recorded a few hecklers more than I have. You know, like there's been hecklers where they really said some nasty things, like really revealing of their character, like you know, like a comedian be on stage and be like, "You fat ugly bitch," and like talking about a female, you know. And these are like what you would think normal looking people look like, you know.
Normal is a relative term. Normal from where?
Yeah.
Their neck of the woods. Yeah, it's hard. And then there's some on the other end of the spectrum that like you way too much and want to take you home and maybe do stuff with you and maybe have their husband just be all creepy and watch in a corner. Hypothetically.
Who are you talking about?
Remember that woman at one of the bowling alley ones? I think it was Cordova Lanes. I thought she was rushing the stage. I thought I had I wouldn't say I killed it. It was a good set.
Did you go back to their house?
No, I didn't. She wasn't bad looking.
Oh,
I'm not.
I thought you went back to their house and was doing some weird stuff. Dude, I was about to be. I was about to like, oh yes, please.
I get in my own head. I couldn't perform. Like I have enough anxiety just worried about performing for a woman, much less like a woman and like an audience or of just like her husband.
Oh yeah. You're like worried about what your butthole looks like. He's looking at you from.
I didn't even like shave it.
Yeah.
Or yesterday. Or this year.
You want to ask him, like, honestly, hey, is there some weird looking moles on my back, bro? You know, like, can you tell me, should I go to a doctor?
How these balls looking, bro? That's horrible. I can't even, like, I can't even.
Guy to guy, should I shave my asshole? Yeah. That's what he used to ask.
Well,
guy to guy.
Yeah. I'm just glad she didn't hit me. I thought she was, like, offended by a joke. The way she was rushing the stage, she was drunk and I think she was a swinger. It's cliche, but Florida,
dude, there's
swingers.
Oh my God, dude! I swear, especially in our area, we just run into like swinger. Here's the thing: swingers love certain like divey bars.
Yeah, they do,
and that's the places that allow comedians to perform. Is the problem?
There's something wrong if you support an open mic. You got to be kind of like I don't know, not something wrong, but. It's like
you gotta have a certain personality, you know. You gotta be like, I don't care if everyone hates this.
You gotta be cool with open-minded is what you're saying.
Yeah, open-minded. Yeah, open-minded. Yeah,
that's like Olivia Cersei, very funny comic in the Pensacola area, has the bit about when she was bartending at the old. Wherever.
Oh, we can pull up some Olivia Cersei for sure. Give her flowers.
One of the first open mics, I guess, around here a few years ago that the class, the older class that we still have.
Yeah, that's good.
She's got the bed. I don't want to. I like talking comedy. We can talk all comedy.
Well, I love talking comedy. I thought she had a bit that went pretty viral on YouTube, I thought. Shorts. It'll be a short. Here we go.
A lot of bits are funny, but it's about her being a Oh, this here at the Hi Ho Lounge. I love that sign. That just looks official, doesn't it?
Which one did you want to do it about?
Oh, she's talking about being a bartender at the old. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's on here.
Yeah, anyway, I've heard it a couple of times. It's funny. I won't fuck up the punchline. I've already probably fucked it up, but it's swingers. It's very apparent in Florida. Oh, she's a laughing skull. Yeah.
That was her nips.
I met her a couple of years ago at a Baton Rouge area show, and she was like, "Oh, you're the guy that hearts all my stuff. You kind of creep me out." I'm like, "Girl,
What?
To be honest, you had like a million fucking hits. It was funny. Don't make me sound like a creep." Anyway.
Oh man.
But, yeah, I was.
She never had a fan before. You were her first fan, and a crazy one at that. I'm with her on it. You fucking.
I'm the first one that told her about it.
Yeah, you're like, I'm a fan. I've been liking and sending you messages. Did you get them?
Friends forever.
Yes.
You're my future wife. Sorry, Kirby. Kirby, also a cool guy. I didn't like him at first. I was like, "Who's this?"
Let's play her best one. Here, this one got 4.8.
You guys know how Generation Z is known as the generation of people that they don't remember 9/11 happening? That's what they're known for. Well, I feel like the generation of kids now, Generation Alpha, will be known as the ones that survived Plan B. I'm calling it now, you guys. In 15 years, that's what's going to be in history books. I'm calling it now. Remember my name when you hear it.
That's very good. We gotta give it a like.
You know how Generation Z is known as the generation of people that they don't.
Plan B. Yeah. Which, hey, sometimes Plan Bs are the best. This is a Plan B. My Plan A was go on a date, but I got stood up for the second time. Anyway,
I know, by the same girl, dude,
good
and
for
she's
the
supposed
ego.
to, and I feel bad because I introduced you, you know.
Yeah, she's a great person.
She's a good girl. She's a good girl, but she is.
Remember, she was laughing at me.
Yeah,
so she's
I don't know
gotta
what's
be
going on.
perfect.
Maybe it's an actual situations, or she's who knows.
Maybe
We'll figure it
she's
out.
Afraid of
Your huge wang.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Anyway, I think
Sorry, I threw you off.
she's gonna have such a good time and then get a huge fine. No,
You
I
know,
don't know. Hey, we won't speculate, great lady, but this is the best.
you
part.
missed
Maybe I
out,
can
is
go.
what he is saying.
Yeah, you missed out. lady.
Yeah, on a good guy, honestly. Yeah.
Good guy, good catch, and that's just makes me more
Yeah.
resolute in the
Good
fact
clothes, good hair,
I'm
good
gonna-
jeans.
that, don't rub it in. Jeez, she was cute.
Yeah, I was talking about your
Oh,
pants.
me? Thank you, me. I thought you were talking about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was cute.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking about it.
Yeah, but it's all right because I'm
Women.
As you
I don't
know,
talk about them.
when you do open mics everywhere, you just drown in it
In puss.
no misery. You're
Oh,
in
misery. Oh,
You
yeah.
Go home alone. There's no. Yeah, if I did have a wife or girlfriend, I'd say, yeah, there's no chance of anything but a bunch of male heterosexual nerds wanting to hang out.
That's really it.
Yeah,
It's just a
talk
bunch
about
of
Stargate,
talking about.
SG-1.
I don't know about Stargate,
Yeah,
but
or what-
a
yeah.
lot of wrestling fans
A lot of
and
wrestling fans.
stand-up comedy. Have you noticed that? Like
What's the
amateur
correlation?
wrestling.
It's dramatic flavor. They're
We
both
got
hilarious.
yeah. We got to go see some amateur wrestling. That's what we should do. We should go see amateur wrestling podcasts after.
I'm down.
We'll do activities and then podcasts after
Yeah.
or something. That sounds cool. Or we'll just be like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm free. You're free. Let's do this.
Do it. I think it's fast.
What have we thought of? Have you thought of any names? Any names?
Yeah, I think it's self-deprecating, and I know we've talked about it for other stuff. You can still trademark it and use it. I think 7 degrees of funny.
Yeah,
That way
7 degrees.
We're not quite there, but we're almost.
Yes.
funny. We
You want to
know
do
people-
7 degrees of funny?
Yeah, that's good. I don't-
podcast?
Yeah, we'll Google it.
Dude.
If nobody has it yet.
That's us.
Yeah, let's do it. And if
Don't take it, please.
Yeah.
One person. That's
Yeah,
watching.
I forgot we were live streaming. I mean, not that one, some other one, but
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Well,
No pressure.
this has been 30 minutes.
Yeah,
dude.
I say that's good. All right, I will bid you a fond adieu and
Yeah,
resolve
this
the
has
night.
been Derek Shirley.
That's right, Derek Shirley signing
And,
off.
and then I'm Lamar DeFore.
Lamar
And
DeFore.
this has been fun, dude. We'll do this once a week. And look for our 7 Degrees of Funny podcast.